Today is so fucked up. Oh, did I seriously accidentally end this fucking stream? I don't even know how I fucking managed that. Oh no. Fuck. Pretend that didn't happen. Shit. God, that's the first time was on purpose. The second time was not. Fuck, that's so stupid. What was I saying? Oh, this is a mess. This is such a mess. I have to remember if I update the bot that it's in 3 fucking pieces. Oh, right. So what I was trying to say... Wait, am I actually online? Fuck. That's so stupid. That was so stupid. Hold on. Let me just make sure that I'm... Okay, yeah, I'm actually... What the fuck? That was so stupid. Okay, there we go. What I was saying is that it's funny how she can be so easy to kill at sometimes, but the second you give her, like, even the slightest bit of a choice or a chance, she just slams you. You're fucked. We're fucked right now.
Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground.
Aw, we gotta see nothing down here.
Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Fuck's sake. Okay, so we're at the tower now, so let's be like the biggest simp to ever simp.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh man, I'm sorry to anyone who has notifications on and is just seeing extra Autobot has woken up, extra Autobot has woken up, extra... Oops. Okay, hold on. So memories. Let's go to the tower. What did I say even? Doubt forces the hand of fealty. I don't remember telling her that she could end the world, so somehow she like knows. So resist a god through force of arms, but ultimately succumb. Try to resist a god purely through force of will, no weapons. Oh, let me save right now. Okay. God. Back to the memories though. I have to remember what we have to do. You've been here before, an overwhelming heart. See through her eyes at the end of everything. Ultimately succumb. Force of will. Free a god. Okay. I don't know whether I'll have to do this twice, but let's try and do it. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. If that's what you want.
Oh, the voice of the broken bag. For fuck's sake. At least we'll give them what they want.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Because we are small, we're about to see something wonderful.
We don't feel small. We are small.
Literally. Let's not even take the blade. Let's not even... Wait, no. Yeah, force of arms through willpower, no weapons. Okay, so here's where the first thing diverges.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
Yeah.
Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice.
Easily satisfied.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I feel so bad. I think there was someone watching, like that was lurking, which is totally loud. But I've lost them because I accidentally restarted the record, the stream. I hecked up. No. I'm so sorry. And I'm so sorry.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Holy shit.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
We need to see her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Yup.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
What I should do is every time I enter a new cabin, I should take a save then. I was about to say screenshot. I guess you kind of do for a thumbnail for the save. Because then I can visually just like confirm straight away what it is.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Gorgeous, amazing, giant woman.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
I don't plan to resist. I plan to give her everything she wants.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Little bird, because we are literally a bird person.
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
Okay, if you want, I'll do it.
She's disappointed in us?
No!
Kneel.
Ma'am.
But the words don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, oops.
The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Oh, it was me. I didn't do very well, so I don't know if you should have trusted me.
And you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
We have to kiss her feet. Mwah.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
We're here to kiss your feet. Oh, so I guess here I get to tell her that she can end the world. Though I thought the godliness was because I told her earlier, like the first time that she was supposed to end the world. I didn't know.
You
I
will.
won't tell you.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Nope.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Can she do that? There's nothing she can't do.
Confused, meek, A chorus of submissive indecision.
Put me a sub?
Is that why you came to me unarmed? It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside. And there it is.
Oh
I
my
am
God.
destined to end the world.
She read our mind.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
It's funny because as in this like godly form, she is actually quite close in words to how she is the end, right? Like, you know, there's no death, it's collapse of the old, necessary to prelude the birth of the new. There's just more ego in this one. So they need this part of like godliness to create the full aspect of, what was her name? The Shifting Mound? Goodness, that's her name.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
1 second, ma'am. You know, I still haven't said no to you yet.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Maybe she'll be nice to us. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
There's no stakes in this story. I want to be proven to be a god by making you do it myself.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Even more hands. Even in a timeline where she doesn't have multiple arms, there's still ways to implement multiple hands.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
Mm-hmm.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Hold on. Am I moving at all? No, don't seem to be. How rude. Goodness, everything's going wrong today. Anything that can possibly go wrong is going wrong. Alright, let's try and win in a battle of wills with the ultimate god lady that can read our mind and force us to do things. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. No, I won't take part in this.
You poor deluded thing. Don't think you can muster up the strength to defy me now. You already submitted the moment you entered this temple without the will to end me.
No, because guess what? I don't have a weapon, so you can't make me stab myself, which is what you did last time. So I want to see what happens now.
What is she talking about? She's talking about your ridiculous decision to come down here unarmed. But it doesn't matter. Don't let her talk you into bowing down to her or whatever it is she thinks she can make you do. You can still go back and get the blade from upstairs. You can still stop her. But we're already here. and we already made our choice, and there are so many tall stairs between us and that altar.
I'm not gonna lie, if I had to, I'm not gonna lie, if I had to go up giant staircases, like so far all the way up to get a knife to come back down, I'd give up too. In fact, going up like really tight circular staircases weaks me out a lot. I've done it before in I can't remember which country, was it Prague actually? It might have been in Prague. But there was a really, like it was a famous kind of, it wasn't a castle, but it was a building with a tower, and it was extremely cramped, and people going up and down at the same time, and you're like really squished, and the stairs were really rubbed smooth. You know what happens when you walk up staircases a lot in ancient staircases, and they kind of have those grooves in the middle, and they're kind of hard to walk on. But yeah, I've gone there with my family, and we were going all the way up, and then halfway up I got too claustrophobic, and I just couldn't take it anymore, so I went all the way down, and then when I got to the bottom, I realized I took the family camera with me. Yappy, hello! Welcome to this cursed stream that's just like, has been a mess from start to finish. I think I've been streaming for an hour and it's just been a mess. Attempt to not simp and then simp. Oh, nothing. Well, actually, I think maybe there had been a problem because OBS was giving me trouble. I know, I can't avoid the stream curse. OBS was giving me trouble, and I think actually it wasn't working because the timer wasn't going up even though I was live. So I disconnected and reconnected, right? And then later, I accidentally disconnected and reconnected. So this stream has been cut into 3. Yes, have you seen it? Do you like it? I bought it as a birthday present to myself, a widget. It's nice. I want it to look a little cooler, and it's so easy actually to implement, especially if you have like Opera or Chrome or Firefox, because there's an extension that you can get that just like instantly sets up widgets and stuff in Stream Elements. It's really good, but I'm liking it a lot. I might might mess around with the colors a bit more, but right now it kind of matches my theme. So, and also I'm getting it to go from top to bottom too, so it doesn't matter if I cover the chat because people have already, oh, what are you doing, Peppa? People have already seen the messages that are behind me. But yeah, this stream has been a bit funny, and now the more I think about it, the more I think OBS really was giving me trouble, because it just said I was at 1 minute this whole time when I was like over half an hour. Dessert, oh, sounds good. But yeah, we were trying to fill in the holes in our memory, the gaps, and thus far, I have finally seen The Stranger. I did not like it. Oh, and we have to go back because we're missing 2 things. Split her as much as you're able. Oh, I didn't think I should have done that. I was already asking questions. And see through her eyes at the end of everything. So we have to go back to do that. I didn't say it because I'm stupid. I remember to say it this time, but God, I hate it. Look at that. Every time they have a chance to draw multiple hands, they do it. And I was trying to get this still here, where I'm trying to cut through the chain. I accidentally got the tower. So, yeah, I know, I need to remember to save, and I haven't. I get too into it, that's the problem. So now we are going to try and... We didn't bring the weapon. We're going to try and deny her, and then subdue, and then succumb.
You're right about one thing. You already made your choice, and your choice was to defy her. I don't care how many stairs there are or how tall they are, you're going to turn around right now, take the blade, and save the damn world.
No, it might be a personal failing of mine, but if I had to face going up a very long, very tall circular staircase to go back to get the blade again, I would just give up.
Even now your vessel twitches and trembles, consumed by conflict with yourself. But that part of you standing in hopeless defiance isn't the only thing resisting me, is it? There's something else in there. Someone else. A greasy film sheltering your heart.
Also she can read minds.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. an echo.
We know that now because we've ended the game, but I didn't know you could find out that so early.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Get fucked. I love how it's not an automatic, and I didn't click that to change over. It just automatically interrupted.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Can I click? Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I've always been fine. No, this isn't right. What do? We can't just let her control us like this.
Peppa, can you please stop looking at yourself? It's so distracting. I can't figure out what it. Yeah, you go. That's so cool. Where did I go? Where did I go? Hello? Where did I go? Everything's going wrong. Where did I go? She killed me too. She killed me as well. She took the narrator and she took the model. The VTuber is gone. Did she hack me through the computer? What the fuck? What's going on? Everything is wrong. All you can do is laugh. I mean, sometimes just thank you. Alright, what I was going to say is I love how creative this game is with its fonts and its subtitles. It's so funny, but sometimes games don't require subtitles and I use them anyway because I can't understand what people say half the time. But then sometimes it shows you visual information like what mood she is in, who's speaking behind her, and also who's controlling the narrator.
I've been trying to tell you this whole time. It isn't about can or can't. It isn't even about will or won't. There is only one path in front of us, and we will walk it. We'll just refuse.
I refuse.
Not even he could refuse her in the end. What are you supposed to do? We're all prisoners here. Some of us are just willing to embrace our chains.
Some of us are just super subs, and it's obvious with you. Not that I'm not gonna submit anyway. Hey Peppa, you going off? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, sweet girl. What time is it? Yeah, an hour before Peppa food.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
Stop making promises on my behalf.
I know you will.
Ma'am?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
What just happened? I didn't see what happened. Something grew out from her. Apotheosis. Okay. I don't know if I did what I was supposed to do.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin.
She did something scary. Just moving freaks me out. Did we get a new memory then? Where are you, ma'am? I don't remember seeing this, but thanks. We didn't have this before. Try to resist a god purely through force of will, no weapons. Did I click a button by accident? It's fine. Beautiful, very gorgeous.
This is hardly a path in the woods.
Paranoid.
It's all big and weird. Another witness to her radiance. Her hour is soon upon us.
Ooh, I don't like his voice.
This is bad. Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac?
The hero is so done.
No, I'm quite all right, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late.
Does the narrator understand now?
Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess.
He's so done.
No, I mean, yes, it's about the princess, but whatever you think I'm going to say, it's probably not that. Look, fine, just out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words, "You're here to slay her," or "If you don't, it will be the end of the world," you'll have lost speaking privileges. You two are just wasting your time. It's all going to end when we open that cabin door, which means it's already all over.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's the point of dawdling when the end is already written?
That's interesting. The forest is bare, right? So we can see all the way. It's one long hill up to the cabin. Need a muzzle or a gag for Broken. Broken would enjoy it. Broken would enjoy it.
Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously.
Yes.
Whatever you did before gave her far too much power. So you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin, and slay her before things get any more out of hand.
I mean, in my defense, I didn't actually do anything bad in the last run.
Are our thoughts doing that? Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit! What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger?
The voice of the paranoid has the right idea, actually. It's very cool. Like, there's nothing else, just... I mean, I might be misreading the previous... Oh, sorry, I almost choked and died. The previous stills, where, because the forest was overtaking the whole top of the screen, I couldn't tell that it was all one hill. But I kind of like the idea that, no, now it's even more, you could only go one way.
We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
Don't say that, don't say that.
Do you hear those two, with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse. So hurry, cabin, now.
The shitter. Okay, now hold on. I have so many questions.
And right now, you have neither the time nor the mental acuity to handle a single response. It's now or never.
I'm not going to the cabin until I have answers. What am I?
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
I didn't mean to do that.
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight. Any,
I can't think gay.
words of warning?
No bi, no gay, no pan, no any of that. No ace. We have to think straight.
You already know everything you need to know.
Our new god is a homophobic god.
As you step
Oh my
forward,
fucking god.
the cabin explodes. You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Okay, bye. Witness something. Witness your better's ascension.
You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you.
The hill was the egg. The hill was the egg.
The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
No chains. She's got no strings on her.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Well, I haven't had any choices this far, I don't think. So let me just... Okay. Embrace my new goddess.
This was our only real choice.
She's an even larger woman.
Even the ground itself kneels to her.
All I wanna do... I'm singing this to the princess, the original one, in the original princess in the cabin. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman.
It was all turned to dust so easily. Is it even real?
Fill the empty seat by my side. Join me for a new dawn.
Man, this is a very awkward angle to stare up at you at. You only have cloth wrapped around you. This feels very disrespectful. Pick me up.
You fool. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
End of Evangelion in this bitch.
Come to me.
Yes, ma'am. It's just I.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm
Yay.
and comforting. This really is the end.
Bye-bye, narrator. I loved how different her face gets rendered. Like, the proportions is different every time. Sometimes she has the giant eyeballs that take up like half of her face, and then she becomes more like adult looking and stuff. Really, really giant woman. This is end of Evangelion shit, with the giant lady in the back. Is this the point where we cut open her throat, just like in Evangelion?
Is it the end? We're still here.
Gorgeous and beautiful. The night sky unweaves into a textured nothingness. He does not respond. I wonder what the hands are going to look like when they grab her.
There's nothing left but us and her. Even the dust is gone. The prying fingers were him. They were all him. And now he's gone.
Yay!
She's the answer to our questions. She always has been. He tried to blind you all, but she broke through his lies, as she always would.
What happens now? Even though the whole world's turned to nothing, we still exist. And if we're real, then there must be something else that's real, something that's been hidden from us. We have to find it.
I think the voice of the paranoid is going to ruin everything.
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
Yes, she understands.
She's breaking in. Out. She's breaking out. The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft. Where did the textured nothing go? Where's the long quiet? She's touching us.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Everyone. Her grip tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. Because she ripped us open, like the walls of our belly. Scream in unintelligible agony. You have to stop this, I can't take this. You're hurting me. Suffer in silence.
It will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
She knows.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? So many things we believed were real were nothing at all. Just look at the world around us, or lack thereof. Who's to say pain is even real? How about the fact that it hurts?
I'm feeling it though. See, it's pretty fucking real. The textured nothing is ripped open, and with it, you are ripped open. Amid a sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether, and you feel something else too. Anger, a need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you. Right, the tower was like one of the first things I got, and if I had gotten this ending, I would have, I might not have read into it, but it tells you that you're the textured nothingness. So then almost immediately I'd be like, oh, the long quiet is the textured nothingness? That's us though, because that hurt us.
Yes, hurt her. Do something, anything, to make
it stop.
No, she is our queen.
No, if suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God?
Our God.
We can't endure this. It's all just words and ideas. We're only telling ourselves it's painful. It doesn't have to hurt if we don't think it should.
Yeah, maybe probably for the best that I didn't get this first. But it's interesting how... Though it's all with hindsight, right? Hindsight is 20/20, so I'm reading into it because I know context further on. But it's just funny. It's just funny how quickly you could get this information. I should just be saving after everything, right? Really?
Ah, who am I kidding? It's not going to stop unless we make it stop.
Sorry. Ugh. You are a wave of tendrils racing against themselves and down the shape of an arm. You snap around it. Holy shit. Fuck you! Snap. Relief as a massive burden is lifted from you. You are in one piece. You are in your body. Well, that's us. And that's the hole that she ripped in us. Your eyes open. Before you is the massive form of the princess, arms bound by the textured nothing. Behind her, a hole in the world leading into something beyond. Something beautiful.
There it is. Something actually real. I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful.
Doesn't the mere sight make all the misery worth it?
What did you do to me? I was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to be a god. I was all of those things. And now I'm not. All because of you.
You're pretty godlike. Is it because you felt pain? What have we done to you? She looks up with futile sorrow at the something beautiful that sits beyond.
We could have had everything. If only you had given me a little more, we could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
We could have had it all.
We made this prison. And I don't think we can unmake it.
Well, what the hell are we doing here? We're really taking liberties with all our tendrils. What the fuck? The hole mends shut. As it closes, the tendrils loose their grip, freeing the princess as they retreat.
It's gone. No, how do we get it back? Can we try again? We'll suffer so much better if we get to try again, I promise.
I'll be a good boy. I'll suffer so much better for you.
It's so cold here. If this wasn't enough, then what is?
Oh, there it is. Oh, so many hands because she's so big. There she goes. He wants to be a good slave. But you don't get the opportunity to try again, nor will you ever. It's time to leave when we return.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
We have become shackled to a divine being.
And is that a... Why is it here? Why now?
I wonder what she's going to look like when she's being puppeteered. It's going to be okay. Just trust me.
But it feels so bad. Like it's calling. I don't want to look.
I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. Can we trust you? No mercy.
I could just approach the mirror straight away, but it feels like I have to comfort them each time. It's so stupid. It's not going to change anything. You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them move, but you need to see what's in it. Slimy, you've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, I see. She's the mountain, because she was birthed out of the mountain. You are at the cabin. Approach.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Because she's so big. She's so big that we only see her head, and they need so many hands to lift up and down her mouth.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Look at how the arms are like... And this one's like... just... It makes no sense and it's not supposed to. You know I'm gonna kill you, right? Ugh. Is there anything else? I think I've said all of these. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Oh, I like how I like how they drew the nose here. I need to memorize that so I know how to do that. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god, waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
Because I need the divinity to actually create the whole full god.
Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
What if I just want to live forever? Enough with this pretension. I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Crack. So we brought the
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
But like, hold on though. But like, hold on. Oh, there's the apotheosis. I was wondering what the ape shape was. Do it then. Show me what you think takes. Alright, so let's go back to here. Fuck! No! I was on the same screen! No! It's fine. But it's not the same. Ooh, yo, so annoying. At least we have it, I guess. Load! let me embrace.
This was our...
It was all turned.
Fill the empty seat by my...
Gorgeous, beautiful, amazing, gorgeous.
It will be over soon.
Okay, so now let's suffer the darkness here. Continue to lose important pieces of herself. The memories of entire lifetimes lived fade away into a space where your only recollection of them is that something used to be there. You die and are reborn, and die and are reborn, shrinking and shrinking again and again until there is no you left to die or shrink.
You've done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
Is it worth it? Eyes open. Are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore, but there is no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we? It doesn't matter. We've never really known where we are, have we?
We've been confused since moment one.
You're all starting to sound like me.
Oh god. Your vision focuses, revealing what has been done. The world has opened up, and beyond is something beautiful.
Oh. What is that? I think I want to be there.
It's the images, the film of the plants growing. No, get away from me.
It's where we're supposed to be.
It's something actually real.
Let's go! The princess steps forward, bringing above the edge of the something beautiful. It is dizzyingly vast. Ross, that's what it was, it's Ross growing. Uh-oh. But neither of you cross the threshold. There is a roaring like underground thunder. She is stopped in place.
Something is holding us back. Is it one of us? Is it part of her? Is it some part of him that managed to cling to this place? I don't think it's me. Would I know if it was me?
Is it my fault? I don't know.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
I wonder. Ugh. You look down. At the princess's feet writhe the shifting mound. The shifting mound! A mass of hands clambering over each other, crawling their way up her body. They start to pull. Ma'am! What an interesting perspective to grow. They're like trying to like wipe the worm, the hands off, and they just keep crawling up. Ooh. The mound becomes a sea, and the princess struggles to stay afloat, to keep the two of you closer to hole in the world and alive at the something beautiful beyond. But she is drowning. Yeah. As the sea rises, I was gonna say she should do that, to at least like try and throw us through the hole. Throw me, Bob! Throw me! And holds you above the tide. You turn back to look at her.
We have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
Throw us in the
I
hole!
think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freezing over.
They're coping so many handfuls right now. This is rude. You're gonna have nobody tosses a dwarf. Toss me. Hands reach over hands, pulling at her face, dragging her down into their frigid depths. She is tired, and life fades from her eyes.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
Oh. The princess summons the loss of her strength, her face a shield of purpose and determination. In her final act, she hurls you towards the hole in the world, towards the something beautiful beyond.
Fly, little bird.
We're a bird! We totally have wings! We don't have
No.
wings.
No, I don't want to be somewhere she isn't. It would always be dark without her.
We gotta do it! We're gonna do it for her! We're gonna live vicariously for her!
It's what she wants for us. But can we make it?
Let us go! Let's go!
Yeah. We just have to believe. And everything is going to be okay.
Just gotta believe, man. Just gotta believe. But the hole seals before you can make it to the other side. If there is a time to bask in what lies beyond, it is not now. Ooh. I understand that the time is not now, but as you turn to look back at her, you see that she is gone. It's time to leave
Is
and
that
he returns. Receive grace from a divine being. Whenever I say that and I'm looking at something in the top, I'm getting an achievement. It's okay.
But it feels so bad.
I'll see you on the
Okay.
side, I'll be okay. Approach the mirror. Gaze into my reflection. Slimy. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Now I think the conversation will be the same.
I will
Okay. Wait, what did it just say? No. It said, like, something in the prince? Or maybe just the cabin and the princess. Anyhow, now we go back again to embrace, take the blade. No, I did it again! No! What the fuck? I hate that so much. I hate that the screen is the same. We did. I say we. I did it again. No. Load. I don't even remember what I'm doing. No fucking shot. I did it again. I'm gonna load this one. Jesus. Holy shit.
A warning. I rescue her. So
Okay.
If that's what.
At least we get a chance to do this thing. The screens look the same.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more.
Okay, you know what? It gives us an opportunity here. It gives us an opportunity to do this. Overwrite save. Alright, so we have this room now. We have this one. I'm going to... What do we need to do? There we go. I did it on purpose. Resist a god through force of arms, but ultimately succumb, and then these ones are free a god. So I have at least 2 more things to do. At least. Take the blade. Let's
You
resist.
take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult
Do I
to
need
slay
that
the
one?
princess and save the world without a weapon.
Alright, let's go. We're not even looking at the mirror. We're all business, because I keep fucking around. Stab.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral. It's still her boon.
Is that a guest I...
Let's go downstairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase.
We're gonna tighten our grip.
As if on command, the blade.
Fuck.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just gonna let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and of course we dropped it. Oh, I understand what's going on.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you... Kneel.
Fuck.
Your legs buckle, and
That's my
How am I
good
going
little
to-
bird. Now,
Ma'am.
why don't we talk?
That's... Okay, how do we do... this? Resist a god through force of arms, but ultimately succumb. Because we've done the part where we've tried to hurt her, and succeeded. So I guess right near the end we give up.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
Stop being mean to me.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
The distance between her legs, shown by the shadows on the floor, and the foreshortening of her leg that's close towards us, it looks like her legs are really, really far apart. Like this leg is really far behind her, and this leg is really far in front of her, and they're just like really spread out.
Speak.
the last
She's
time
God
we
spreading
met,
on us.
nobody should have. And he's being melodramatic.
Okay, zoom. Remain silent. She's gonna read our minds.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen? You're less broken than I thought.
Oh, yep, different voice line.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what No objections
Yeah, this
here.
is- I don't want to do
I
this
don't know
again.
what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
However, if we fail and do the same and we end up getting the Fury again, I can still save and then we can get the stuff we've missed with that one.
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but then manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Ooh,
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
we have no choice.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? Okay, yeah. We can do that.
I was gonna do that anyway.
We were probably going to stand anyway. You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce.
That's cool. The way that they word some of these, the writing in this is very good because this is a non-physical thing that we have not experienced, but I now know what it kind of feels like. The creaking tension.
The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
Right, so we should give in now because she got mad at
To
me.
define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
We do not.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
Yes, ma'am.
What?
What?
You don't have to listen to her. You're
Step, step,
armed.
step, step.
Just steel your nerves,
Step,
step
step.
forward, and end this.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Oh, wait, I had no other choice.
Your hand lifts the blade
Oh.
and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
And her. So I'm going to save here. Slay yourself.
No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do
Slay.
is ignore her and do what has to be done. The blade and the hand that we...
I saved, right? Yes, I saved. I saved. I saved.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god. It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there.
Yes, I'm a good bird.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
Well, what's gonna happen again?
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries. Your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever. No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this
I
place.
think will bring us to the next godly
We
place.
will. I promise.
I know you will.
Soon.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Apotheosis. Okay, yeah, I did say it correctly. I think I added too many vowels.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Oh,
Zoom. Okay. What if I run away? Okay, hold on. There are so many. I know, right? There are so many different branching paths. If I run away now,
but a great and horrible change is already on. Even the earth...
The end.
You already...
proceed to the cabin.
As you step forward, flung backwards, violently slammed into... You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the...
It even warns me. Are you sure you want to overwrite your save? And I'm like, yeah. And then I realize afterwards.
The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Music is amazing, by the way. Now, ma'am, apotheosis. Do it then. Show me what it takes to end. Is it let's take the blade? And I've done everything except see through her eyes at the end of everything. That's right at the end. Oh wait, that's right near the right at the end where everything's black and white. Okay, cool. So let's do this part.
Finally, the little bird has set me free.
I remember doing
This is always how it was going to end. And this
Is
is
it?
always how it was going to begin.
Let me mess around with it for a bit. Anyway,
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Hey, funny one. Didn't you say something about a third option earlier? One that would make everyone unhappy?
Dunno, I'm at a loss. What if we run away again?
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll work. To where? Anywhere.
You're all ruining the moment of her ascension. Have you no respect for the divine?
I might actually put the volume of the game down a little bit. There we go. Oh wait, now I have 3 options. Hold on. Uh-oh, what have I done? Okay. Okay, it froze for a second there. Overwrite save. Yes. Flee!
A coward to your core, you turn to flee, leaping from the piece of floating debris and into the empty space beyond where the woods used to be. This isn't cowardice, this is a calculated move.
I'm gonna be an asshole to the end.
Sure it is. Can it be a bit of both? Be lying if I said I wasn't just a little afraid of her.
Are you so awestruck by my glory that you cannot bear to look at me? I think not.
We just appear back in front of her again.
As you fall, a great force pulls at the back of your neck, violently yanking you away from whatever lack of destination you were headed towards.
No!
Now witness me.
You get yoinked like someone grabbing the scruff of a pet.
Yes, Your Grace.
She turns you to face her. The scruff of your neck is held firmly between 2 giant
Witness!
fingers.
She is scruffing us right now.
So much for running away.
Hi, ma'am.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
Statuesque. I was talking about the structure of her face before. It's not masculine. I didn't say masculine before, but I was kind of thinking it. Compared to her giant eyes before it was. But it's statuesque. She's statuesque like a god. Like a deity, you know? Mommy is sorry. Mommy's sorry.
She's right, we don't even have a weapon. It's over, isn't it?
And yet she still extends her mercy. We should do as she says. Why are you all resisting in the first place?
Like a marble statue. Now we must embrace our new
So much
goddess.
for spiting her. Spiting him it is.
We win either way.
Good. I can feel your heart opening to mine.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is the end.
Bye-bye. Okay, so we should have gotten a new thing then. Oh, I guess not. That's interesting. I thought this was a collection of all the different frames, but we just saw a new frame with her staring at us straight on, and it's not here. Okay, well, we're going to load and take the blade.
With a grim determination, you yank the blade from the trunk. Yeah, this feels right. She doesn't get to just smugly stand over us like we don't matter. Let's take her down a peg.
Stab, stab, stab. Stab. It looks like I have a giant blade right now. Big enough to slay her. Stab, stab, stab.
You're not going to win. You know that, right? What are you going to do with that tiny blade? Give her a scratch?
One scratch is all I need.
Even if that's all we manage, I'd rather go down swinging. See how everything's floating around her? I bet we could make it if we just jumped really hard.
Use the zero gravity. Stab,
You
stab,
gather
stab.
yourself, closing your eyes and shutting out the towering vision of the princess. There is only her and you. That's all there ever was.
Okay.
It's time to face her.
Stab. Charge into oblivion. Tickle, tickle. Wrong button again. Tickle,
You
tickle.
launch yourself towards the princess. The pull of her gravity catches you, carrying you across the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Stab, stab, stab.
Such defiance even now. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end that which is destined to end everything.
Stab, stab, stab.
Don't you see how hopeless this is? She fears nothing.
That's right, she doesn't. So she has no idea what she's in for. With a heavy thump, you land on her chest.
Oh my! I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry. Stab, stab, stab.
It's
though.
now or never. We've come this far. Let's take it home.
The stab marks that we were making in the tower vessel before were small because she was so big. Now it's like nothing. Carve into her divine heart.
You strike, but her skin is like steel. Though you stab at her again and again, the wounds are superficial, mere etchings in a sprawling surface.
She's just like, poor thing.
You see? It was always pointless. All this has done is bring us close to her. And how beautiful it is to be so close.
It's not pointless, it can't be. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't some hope we could succeed.
Stab, stab, stab.
Is that all?
The princess plucks you from her chest, pinching the
Okay, now
scruff
we've
of
seen
your neck
this.
delicately between two fingers as she brings you to eye level.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my
Okay, so we're back to
destiny
this.
is innocent.
What's all this shit though? Give a spiteful reminder to an arrogant god. I don't understand half of this stuff. Oh goodness, thank you very much for the raid. Imperial Delight. Goodness, that's a name. I like that a lot. What does Imperial mean anyway? Thank you very much. How did your stream go? What were you streaming? What were you doing? Tell me more. While I try and figure this out. Watch as the kindling of your soul burns to ash. Okay, well, trying to stab her didn't actually do much stabbing. At least we got this one. Carve into her divine heart. As much as we were able to. I don't know. Heavenly, that's what it is. Oh, so you're doing this one too. Oh, but that's really funny. We are having the same moments at the same time. I've experienced it the first time just before, and now I'm trying to get all the bits and pieces. But I might not be able to at the moment. Gift a spiteful reminder to an arrogant god. I mean, I'll keep going. There might be opportunities, still, to make it work. Possibly. Possibly. Oh, thank you for the follow. I should check out your channel too after I stream. In fact, I'm going to do that right now so I can grab it. Yoink. You know what? Follow. Boom. Did it. Oh, is that your model? Oh, that looks gorgeous. It's a tiny little picture for me. A tiny little picture in OBS. But that looks so pretty. It's like flowing cloth around. I love seeing other people's designs and shit. It's so cool. And other people's emotes as well.
She thinks she's so much better than
Oh,
us.
yes, there's something else we
has
have to
be
do. Something else we
Something
have
else
to
we
do.
can do. We're not going out like this.
You got me. That's also a cute emote. Holy shit.
He offered us forgiveness. You would turn down such an incredible gift. You would turn away from her glory for something as petty as pride.
Currently a PNG, but you're working on a full live 2D tune. Oh, PNGs are perfect on their own as well, but I can't wait until I see it in motion as well. There's something so cool about, like you see the image, the PNG, right? And then when you see it moving to your motions, where the fuck did I go? Ah! It happened again. I went too close to the sun, obviously. But when you see yourself moving to the motions, it just brings it to life in a whole different way. Why does that keep happening to me? Why does that keep happening? I guess I'm gonna flash everyone with my full model by accident, because I have to put it back in or something. This whole stream is such a mess. It was a mess earlier. I've like restarted it every single time. Oh, there we go. It worked. Beautiful. Oh, good. Oh, what a mess. You haven't come to the most put together of streams, I have to admit. I have to admit. Yeah, the excitement was so strong. It hasn't done that before, but it's done it twice today. I'm not quite sure. Well, oh no. Before I had to relocate it because I had to reset the model. Hello, hello, hello. I'm all leg, but you never get to see it. Haha. My feet out and everything, and you never get to see it. Haha. Okay, let's get back here. Hopefully I'm the same size as I was before. Alright, let's see if we can do something here, because it sounds like I still have the opportunity to fight back. Yes! Hurl the blade at her eye.
Yes! Yes! Let's give her something to remember us
Because
by.
we have the blade this time. Last time they mentioned we didn't have the blade.
You concentrate your will to a fine point and hurl your blade at the princess's eye. It flies through the night sky and...
Misses completely, because I'm terrible at aiming.
And then nothing. She could never be harmed by.
Oh. Oops. Oops, I popped it. It's okay. You have a billion other eyes. You'll be fine.
It pierces her cornea. She howls, recoiling in pain, and you fall from her distracted hand.
Bye-bye. Crack.
You hit the ground
Oh
with a
my.
painful thud. She narrowly misses you as she comes crashing down to her knees.
Gorgeous, beautiful perspective, beautiful foreshortening, beautiful pose. I feel very wrong staring right up at it. I'm averting my eyes.
You are not the willful key that will turn the lock of my liberation. You are an enemy to be smitten by my hand.
I am smitten, I guess you could say.
The princess holds up her monumental hand, its glowing palm radiating a blinding light. It grows and grows until it's all you can see. And then you erupt, your very soul mere kindling to her light.
She's exploding me again. She's exploding me again.
The inferno incinerates everything that is you. And with it... No, that's not right. Why is it hot? I'm not supposed to be able to feel anything.
Haha.
Oh no. Oh no.
The narrator dies too, finally.
You leave me no other choice. Suffer for the crime you have committed against my divine body. Damnation will purify us both.
Okay. But there is nothing left to burn. Yet still you persist amid a world unraveled.
It's cold now, and I feel small. I thought I was everything, but I'm no better than you, am I?
We are equals. Oh. Bye. There she goes. She got squished. She got smooshed. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Leave something to... Oh yeah, something to remember you by. Leave a divine scar. Silence as you approach. The voices have all burned away. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Now I think we've done this. Approach. Okay. Memories. Apotheosis. So this one we won't get until right at the end of this playthrough, right? Make her feel what you have felt. Overpower a psychic barrier. Allow an ungrounded even voice to tap into your potential. Walk the razor's edge between courage and madness. I didn't see a whole lot of options there, so I'm really wondering if that depends on, I don't even know. Like what order you do these in, maybe? I'll leave it for now. I've got the saves, and I'll remember not to erase them. In fact, let me just look. Yep, I got... Do I need to go back to this one? Slay the princess, slay yourself. I think I need to go back to this one too. Load. I'm going in circles because I forget what I've done. Slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best
unlock
to
the
stagger
fury, that
forward.
is.
One step.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy.
Yep, okay.
But it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson.
Then I can save the fury one as well.
Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry. Don't.
Step, step,
As you
step.
take another step forward,
Step,
the blade
step, step,
digs
step.
into your then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Yes, ma'am.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
It's what she wants.
You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist,
Oh, the
struggling
girls are
to keep it from
fighting.
perforating vital organs. The blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and
Thank
gore
you very much
beneath
for
you.
joining us, Imperial
Despite the
Delight.
pain,
I'm glad
managed
that
to
you
keep
had a good
yourself in
stream.
one
Thank you
piece,
for raiding. I appreciate
least
it. And
for
go
now.
enjoy having the rest of your day. I said that entirely wrong, but I hope you understand the meaning. Fare thee well.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
Wait, maybe I can get different endings for the apotheosis now. If I stab her after this, I can get the fury, which is what I got the first time. But if I... This is all the pain that she's making. Ugh, I hate the sound effects so bad. Maybe I can make her feel the pain in apotheosis, maybe. Maybe. Let me save. Over... Yep. Yep, that's the one I want to save over. I need to not save over these ones. So if I slay myself now, I'll get apotheosis.
No, you can't just your body and it...
Oh. In regular hand, freeze in place until you get a hold of
You're
yourself.
shaking. It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion.
My favorite
But
game.
you're not the one resisting me. Is that a person?
And then she's gonna take.
No.
Haha. Okay. What happens if I stay where I am? I have to save. This is such a this isn't very immersive when it comes to the gameplay. But I don't know how many differences there are.
There's no room for indecision.
Okay,
The ground
nothing changes.
quakes. Even the earth beneath
The end.
you already know.
Oops. Proceed to the cabin.
As you
Gorgeous, beautiful, amazing. Wow. So now, if I take the blade, maybe I can make her feel what I have felt because she's put me through a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. She made me like flay myself in my own chest. Which I will save over. Hold on. Save here. There's a method to my madness, I swear.
With a grim... See how you gather yourself. Closing your eyes, it's time to face.
Charge into oblivion.
You launch yourself towards the princess. The pull of her gravity.
Carve into her divine heart.
You strike, but her...
You see?
It's not pointless, it can't be.
Is that all?
Okay, maybe
The
not.
princess plucks you from her chest.
I forgive you your transgressions.
She thinks...
He offered us.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna get the same thing again. Embrace your new goddess after hurting her. Maybe that will give me something. No, none of those imply me giving in.
Yes!
Stab, stab, stab.
You can't...
And then nothing.
It pierces.
Oopsie
She
doopsie.
howls, recoiling in pain, and you fall from her distracted hand.
Nope. Everything was the same. Ooh, okay. Then let us... Oh, I almost saved over again. Let's unlock the Fury.
You can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach. You know, this will be a lot of influence.
You're the one making.
Stop.
Stop. Hammer time.
As you finish crossing the room,
Goodness.
you fall
Beautiful.
to your knees at the princess's feet. Your chest heaving, the princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her
Oh, hey,
face
Wallace, up here.
lowers
How
to
you doing?
yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before.
I'm trying to find all the bits and pieces I can without looking up any answers, so I'm kind of going back and forth in the timelines.
Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, there's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it.
Well, that's the mean. Yes, how it's a murder. I think he's given up whatever
wanna be
say
her pet.
he had. At least one of you is sane. She's within.
Okay, so now I'm gonna save over this one, because that's the tower. I can save over here because I've done those options. Now I'm gonna pledge myself to her. I don't know if that.
That's right. I can feel your heart opening to me.
Oh, the hands are not hands outside. They're part of the window. Oh.
And there's what you've been chasing. The motivation that dragged you across the floor, bleeding and choking. I am destined to destroy the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart, as if it's a fundamental
I've seen
truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. It's time.
If this is what you want, no. You can't just give in to her. Not when the.
There's still something in the way.
Okay, good. What happens if I don't believe? What happens then?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart. It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Please, don't
Stop whispering,
do
my
this.
ear broken. It's wigging me out.
There's nothing to be sorry about. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
I'm just gonna sit here, cross my arms, and then let me know when we restart the timeline so I can actually get shit done. Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls.
Oh, fuck! I didn't mean to do that! Falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Thanks, ma'am. What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
The hero's like, okay, you know what? Hold on. Just wait. Like, he's not going crazy, but he's just like, you know what? I'll see you next time. My shift has ended. I'll let you to keep stay in charge. I know I need to unbind it because I keep pressing it by accident. Because I was playing Marvel Rivals earlier, and I was learning that if you play as Adam Warlock and you quickly go like right click, left click, left click, you shoot like super fast, like you got a machine gun. So I've just like my fingers are just doing that now. Oh. Oh. Oh, never mind. It ends here. It's 5 o'clock. Oh, go to sleep now. Holy shit. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror. Well, hopefully, with the skill that I have learned of shooting very fast, hopefully I will acquire some aim with which I can actually shoot things. Because that's something... Yeah, I know. That's something that I don't really have. That's the reason why I like, you know, Rocket Raccoon, Cloak and Dagger, Wanda, who else? Star-Lord. People who either have, like, auto-aiming or, like, do a whole spray of bullets, so I can hit something, like, inevitably.
This... I don't...
We've grown. So hopefully I'll learn to aim, so I can actually shoot people with that. We're in the Long Quiet once again. I don't think we've actually seen this before, because it always went to, like, the last version of her. You're at the cabin. Approach.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Similar face, not as statuesque, still slimmer face. Hands are bigger because she's not as big.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Alright, what do you have to say about this vessel? Well, do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Smash. Alright. An overwhelming heart. Bring the tower to her.
You're on a path.
Do. I'm gonna just save this. Memories of the tower. We have everything! Hooray! The tower. No. Wait, no. See through her eyes at the end. That's fine. We have everything from the tower. Perfect. We don't need her anymore, but we still need to keep... Wait. Hold on. I'm just first gonna go to load so I don't accidentally save over anything. I'm gonna go here, and I'm going to slay her, and hopefully that will turn into the Fury. Slay.
No. Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling
this
to
is a
defend
familiar
itself in the face of the
page.
princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react.
Stab, stab, stab.
The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it
Boom.
into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest.
Tiny little stabs.
As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh. We can do this, can't we?
Totally.
You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
Shut up.
Shut
I
up.
can't believe you would actually strike me. You...
You heathen! You worm! You defiler!
Oh, worm?
You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
I think I made that joke last time too.
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet. There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks.
Smash.
Numbness and pain spreading
Thank you for
through
the
your
follow,
body.
Kaiser. Oh well.
As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest.
We become a pancake.
Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
Ew, I am restrained within fallible flesh. Disgust. Gross.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
He's gonna love it when we bow down to the Fury.
A
Aside from the pain, I feel fine. She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking,
her.
yet somehow still full of anguish and fear as the two of you perish together.
It's so romantic. Don't be shy. Come on and kiss the girl. Kiss the god.
I suppose
Ooh,
we were
ooh.
never gonna get a happy ending here, were we? Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something, I guess.
Yeah, alright.
Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Fury. So I need to remember to save when I'm in the house. I hate it.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
The narrator doesn't remember, so all he is, he's coming to, and everyone's crying. Everyone, I mean just this one guy.
I think he's upset. And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Stubborn, I missed you.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was and ever will be.
I mean, hold your breath. You might find something even more beautiful in a second.
I can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us, and you almost got us killed.
It was a bad romance.
You're being too generous. He did get us killed. All right, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions.
Let me do my thing already, please, my thing.
Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her, and it's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it? Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of...
It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better listen to me when the time comes to make a choice.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really gotten a say in things.
You had us. I said this last time. I need to chill. You said that last time. You literally stabbed us.
What a crock of shit. Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly.
It looks like I forgot that literally they agree with me on that.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count. We died! If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to me. To her.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think we have much to worry about. Second he tries.
No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. I'm done with this fight. Hold on. You know what we gotta do. Oh shit. I'm
Are you
leaving.
serious? Fine, you walk away from the cabin. Let's see how that...
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me?
I think I've done this before, actually. Bye bye.
What's going on?
I think I fucked up.
Where are we?
We're dead, obviously.
It's alright, I saved. It's alright, I saved.
Here. I told you. But did you listen? No.
Sounds like a pirate. Oh, it's Pepper's dinner time. I got so invested it suddenly was 20 minutes past the time I was expecting it to be. The world around... let's try that again. The world around... Let's try that a second or third time. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memories return. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something else comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Why are you here? Resistance. I think I've seen this one. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Okay, I don't think... There's only so much thread in this place to not waste it. I'm gonna go back here, and I'm gonna load rather than save. Because I will do a playthrough where all I do is run away. I don't want to fuck up this one and lock me out of things. Alright, no matter what happens, we've got to see this through.
Good, we're all on the same page. It It isn't long before you find...
That's it?
I'd rather not waste any more time.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be...
So I'm gonna go in, and now I'm gonna save, and then I will go feed Pepper
The interior
for like
of the
10
cabin is a
minutes,
place that
and I'll be back.
feels long forgotten.
Yeah, I hate
There
it.
was once an elegance...
Okay, save. Save here. Perfect. I want to have like all the doors. I don't know what that is of, but the doors. Alright, break time, really quick. I'm gonna get a drink, I'm gonna go feed Pepper. For you guys, you have a mission to stay hydrated and to stay well snackied. I don't know what the food version of hydrated is. Sated? Stay sated, stay hydrated. I will be back soon, maybe like 10-15 minutes, alright? Be right back. What was I doing? Ah, yes. What have we done when it comes to the Fury? Or maybe we should hold off on the Fury, go back to... My thoughts are all over the place. We don't know how to do those yet. Hello, darling. Oh, bonk. You bonked your head. You silly. When Pepper finishes having her dinner, she gets like the rubbies, where she likes to rub against the back of like couches and beds and stuff. Rub, 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 rub. You get the rubbies. Rub, 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 rub. Thank you very much, Crossing. Rub, 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 rub. Silly lady. Okay, so this part I don't know how to do yet. I think we're done. Yeah, we're done here. Is there something I was forgetting? I guess not. All the sillies for Pepper. She's very silly. She's allowed to be silly though. It's not illegal. Alright, so what have we done with the Fury? You are deconstructed, you are reconstructed. The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The blade is still here, even after everything. I don't think we brought the blade last time. I think the last time we didn't, and that's why it kept getting destroyed. Give her your hand. I feel so cold. Is it because you're gone? If only you could remember what I remember. If only you weren't so weak. A towering heart, wounded and alone. One that is familiar to you, if distant. What are you? You're clearly not your skin. Come on, one more step. Do it. Hit me. Show me what you're made of. Now, little bird, what was it you wanted to tell me? Let's see what meaning we can find together. Let's see what we're made of. We don't need to count anymore. And then the forces disappear. The bonds holding your cells together break. A weathered heart held in ribbons. Hit me, fight me, give me a hug. That was like on the outskirts of my memory. Like something was flashing very slightly and you delivered it to me so I could remember what it was. Alright. So, 1, it's all just a mirror. 2, last time I don't think I took the blade. So I'm going to take the blade. I mean, I'm going to approach the mirror
You step
first,
forward
do
and
everything
approach the door to the basement,
I did before.
hesitating before you open it. Almost as if you don't see it. But you must. All we see is a bit. What the mirror? What are you talking about? You're standing in front of a door. Whatever non-door thing you think you're looking at, it isn't. But it has to be real. It's smash it. Smash it to... Don't you want to know what we'll see?
Nah, I'm with him on this one.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't
I'm gonna
real,
smash it
so
this
how
time.
you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
I think... Hold on. Here you are. I stabbed her with, like, myself, I think. Oh, look at all those angles. Gorgeous, pretty, so pretty. So I'll take the blade anyway because I want to... I mean, I'll do what I did before again because I want to see, like, the different little choices that I didn't take, right? I couldn't get close enough to stab. Oh! Well, then we'll have to do that again. I believe you more than I believe myself, but either way we'll be going back and forth, so I saved, right? I'm gonna... Okay. I'm so paranoid.
You
Smash.
bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open,
Sounds good, boy.
scraping against the stone
Thank you, my
floor, its
number
ancient
one
hinges
employee.
moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward
We
into
have
the
a lot
darkness.
to unlock when it comes to the Fury. Oh,
The
we're gonna see
stairs leading
degloving
down to
again.
the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling, the air is thick, its odour an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. What did you say to me? See how you've soured my once divine melody. Employee of the month. Yep. You don't have retirement, you just die. No, you don't even have retirement. You just die. There isn't a, oh man, he was one day until retirement. It's like, he never had retirement. Retirement just means getting shot out back. At least in the Lobotomy Corporation. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red
Ma'am.
that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor.
Oh,
This
these are
place
corpses. I didn't
reeks
even
of
notice.
torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
These are all little bird legs. These are all our corpses, little bird leg corpses.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh.
Alright, here it is. Beware, guys. The content warnings are true and real and there for a reason, and self-degloving is happening.
And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
She being mad.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen. Screw that. We can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
She's big and she's
We
mad.
don't even have a weapon.
Didn't I take the blade? No, I didn't. I didn't take the blade.
It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
I'm sorry, okay?
Words are not repentance. Apologies are paid for only in flesh and deed. And flesh works for me.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her
Them
heart
thighs,
set
though.
upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound. No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
She's taking our stuff. She's taking our stuff.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her
Unholy
defilement,
thighs.
she is merciful.
Unholy.
We're not out for the count just yet. But we didn't even bring a weapon.
Yes, because we knew it was over.
Arms crossed. You cannot defy me.
No weapon this time? It's almost as if you were planning on dying here. As if I'd grant you such a mercy. No, we're going to make this last forever.
Unholy Thibault. That's my book.
Let's see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul. This will hurt you.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules. The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells. And each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Are we doing a practical test on the theory of Theseus's ship? Because I don't want to do that.
Yes? I think. Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4. This is nothing. Nothing!
Nothing.
8. 16. 32. 64.
Whatever is happening to us, it's happening faster.
Yep.
128. 256. 512.
Okay.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Are you still there?
1024. 2048.
Big numbers. Yep.
4096. 8192.
I feel small. Smaller than before.
16,384. 32,768. 65,536.
What are these, the prime numbers? I don't know up like this far, so I'm not even following at this point.
You can't just count us into oblivion.
131,072. 262,144. 524,288.
524,288 trigrams. Open, gentle fist.
What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher?
Nothing. Just like nothing's happening now.
But something is happening now. Something in us is liquefying. Something that started small but that keeps getting bigger.
Yes, exponentially, I know. And the way that they're counting each number makes it slow and torturous.
1,048,000.
And repetitive.
The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Yep.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
I'm scared of numbers, please stop.
2,096,000. 4,192,000. 8,384,000. I don't like this waiting
for something to happen. But it's taking so long.
I'm so impatient. We're very scared of math and numbers. What the fuck is going on?
16,768,000. 33,536,000.
I don't think it's our sight.
67,072,000. Your eyes are useless.
Never mind.
134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore. Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
There's the pain. I can feel it now.
Oh, yep, there it is.
We can handle this. We can't let her win.
We can't handle anything. We're at her mercy.
268 million.
That's not our eyes, that's her.
We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you, a round you, a you with too many legs, a you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist.
This is, I have no mouth and I must scream.
What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop.
You means we exist. There has to still be a way for us to win. Otherwise this would be pointless, and all this torture would be for nothing.
I don't think we have a say in this.
You're right about one thing. It is torture. But it isn't pointless. The whole point is that it's torture.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
We can't even answer anymore. Thank you very much, Crossing, for hanging out with me. Go. Yes, I will get food, I will get drinks, I will give cuddles to Pepper for you. Have a good sleep, because it must be an unholy time of the day for you. Time of the night, the early morning. Thank you very much for joining me. Wish me luck in finding all the bits and pieces. No.
Yes.
The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin
Oh, only 1
peels
a.m.
off in
Okay,
a
good. I
corkscrew.
did start earlier than usual.
The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
I hate this. Oh, there's my eyeball. There's my kidneys. Ugh, I hate this. Oh, there's my hand. Gross. Go get sleep. Good job for work. Do work.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Are you okay? You don't see. Look at all that. Like you're bleeding now.
No.
Yes.
You are stretched into a line 12 feet long. then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer.
Fuck!
A mile. 2, 4, 8.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
16, 32,
Well, the stubborn
64.
has lost his voice.
No.
And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were you fall dutifully back into place.
Oh, Mercy?
You are whole again, and in your body, the same body you arrived in. The princess stands before you, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen.
It's all hollow. I ripped you to pieces. I broke your will, but it means nothing. I am forever a piece unfinished, a song with no refrain.
Ooh. Why did you keep me alive? I've been here so long. Everyone is gone. There's no one else here. I can't feel anything anymore, but still I'm here watching. There is nothing for you to say.
We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to understand me?
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps there is a way to make myself whole once more.
You are unwound again.
Are we gonna become one?
But it's
Yep.
different
Yep.
this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can feel something changing inside of you. But you see her changing too.
You can see like the bits of fat underneath the skin, you know, the fat layer. Ugh.
Threads, strands of you, becoming pieces of something new. Something that's both you and her. Oh no, absolutely not. You have to stop this. Do you hear me? You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
She's braiding us together. But there is nothing left to stop anything. Your consciousness drifts towards hers.
Yes. Yes. See me as I have had to see you.
Give me a hug. You do. You see a towering heart, wounded and alone. One that is familiar to you, if distant.
No, this isn't right. I feel cold.
Wait, is she gonna get grabbed like this? What is she gonna look like? Yoink, scoop? 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 The tethers that started to form between you have snapped. Your union has been halted. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Silence as you approach. You've grown. There's no hand here. There's no hand if you don't have a body. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed. What are we looking at? It is! It's just guts! It's just guts! Hold on! It's just guts! Wow, wow, there's a lot of in-betweens that we're missing, huh? The blade is still here even after everything. Now, little bird, what does he want to tell me? Okay. Okay. You are at the cabin. Approach.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Not much more, I don't think, because look at how little there is left of her.
Whenever you are ready,
What, do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart.
Weathered is the right word.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Yep. Okay, well, we did that. There's a lot left to do, though. Like, a lot left to do for her. A weathered heart held in ribbons. Well, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time. We will meet again.
Smash. A weathered heart held in ribbons. Bring the rewound fury to her. So bring the fury to her, that's one thing. The rewound fury.
Your Honor?
Okay, hold on. Not load. Memories. Yep. Okay, there it is. And then the forces disappear. The bonds holding yourselves together break. Did I make a choice right in the end there? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I think I just kept getting unmade and remade and unmade and remade. So then if we go back, oops, load to here. Loading will lose unsaved progress. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes, as long as it's loading. We took the blade. Did we take the blade?
You take the blade from the pedestal. Good.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward.
We're going downstairs.
You bring your fist. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, okay, good. I mean, I didn't mean to skip that, but we've already seen it.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
So if we let her... Before I said something, I said, I'm sorry, and she's like, that's not enough, and then get remade over and over again. I wonder if all of these do the same thing.
No. I don't care about your words. I care about getting my pound of flesh.
She bound with a horrifying No, that's...
You damn cheater, give me your eyes. I killed you last time, I swear, and everything that I'm going to find a way to kill you again. I only killed you because you're not in the world. We can talk ourselves back from this ledge. I'm sorry for what I did to you, but you did horrible things too.
But the words don't leave
never
your
mind, doesn't matter.
metaphorical mouth are metaphorical.
You don't have the means to speak anymore. It is tragic, though, isn't it? I'm not...
She snaps her fingers, and the basic...
Now, little bird.
We have to stop hurting each other.
Hurting each other. You've already taken my capacity for pain. You're the only thing left.
Just submit or... Yes, it is.
Pathetic.
Let's see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul.
Okay. So we've done that. I love fast forwarding actually sometimes because it turns the frames into an animation and that looks really fucking sick. Alright, so we're going to load, not save. Loading. We are going to approach the mirror.
You spit what? But it
I feel like I should have taken the blade. I can't even remember what I did 2 seconds ago.
You bring your fist as if on command. It slowly.
I don't need to smash the. I don't need to smash my left mouse button. I can press tab. Ugh. Let her end me.
You stand, arms outstretched, facing the bleeding princess as she barrels towards you with a horrifying squelch. No, that's our stuff. She just did.
You should all just...
We're not out for the count.
But we didn't even bring a weapon.
Yes, because we...
No weapon this time. It's almost as if you were planning on dying. Let's see how deep...
Okay, so now we go back to that. So take weapon, because we've done all the weapony things, I think.
You take the
Step
blade
aside.
from the pedestal.
Approach the mirror. Smash.
You bring your fist. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
So I have the knife, let her end me, but then I do have a weapon.
The blade with a horrifying squelch. No, that's our stuff. She just did.
You should...
We're not out.
I have no mouth.
Oh,
You don't have to
she snaps her fingers.
now.
I said I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, that's right. Tell her how dead we're
She's
going
like, what the
to
fuck?
make her.
Okay, I'll bring you back. I'll bring you back a vocal system. Here's a mouth. Here's some nostrils. What do you want to say to me? I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
I've made the mistake of underestimating.
Before you can act, so that
Of course.
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will
No! No!
Didn't you hear her? We're not
Big
dead.
squeeze.
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one, but functionally, you are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room. Yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in, incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception.
Ugh.
In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before.
Okay, so what have we done and what do we need to do? Wrong one. I've done a post. Yeah. Oh, hello, man. The blade is still here even after everything, because I brought the blade. Give her your hand. I feel so cold. It's because you're gone. What are you? You're clearly not your skin. Come on, one more step. Do it. Hit me. Show me what you're made of. Give me a hug. Shed this vessel
Absolutely
for
not.
next.
I refuse to let you.
But you do die. There is a great release as you lose your grip of what's left of your flesh and blood. And yet you are still here.
Your Honor, where the hell are you? Are you already at the Princess?
Because he's like reset.
This place is different. Rotten. Death all around us. I want to go back.
Oh, Hunted. Hello, Hunted.
So you've returned already, and I remain here.
The Princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you
Yeesh.
are again.
Clearly, I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you.
You know.
Again, you relinquish your body, and again, you find yourself here, but somewhere
Your Honor,
else.
she's
We're not even listening to the narrator anymore.
Absolutely divine. You, guy who describes things, you better start saying what we do this time.
and
Attacking her.
right. You charge towards the.
There is no spark in you, only matter devoid of life.
You explode.
Again.
Again! You let yourself go, and you are living once more. Look at them fucking heels.
You're on a path.
We are not on a fucking path. I have no idea where we are.
I haven't unlocked the cheated yet.
We're in the middle of a fight, so
So you are. Okay. You dive towards the Princess, and we're unwound. Yes. Her head swivels creakily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body unravels.
No.
again.
Again! You have no body. You exist. You are reborn.
Your Honor.
No time. You narrate now.
Yes. Of course.
We're in charge.
Pristine blade grasped firmly in your hands, you fly towards the Princess before she can turn to face you. We might actually do it this time.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
At least once more.
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your muscles, then organs, then nerves laid bare and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance.
Oh, boo-hoo. It's just a body.
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
I love the stubborn. He's so fucking cool.
It doesn't last. You are disintegrated. Everything goes dark.
But there is no you to die.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
Which is actually true.
That feels right.
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
It has meaning now because we've gone through the ending.
Because we always have been. If we're nothing, then how can we do anything? The same
Stare,
way
stare.
we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this. End her.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
Ending. Oh, I've done this before. A force races towards the princess's exposed heart, threads of texture pulling from an all-encompassing nothing.
How? I've scattered the atoms you clung to and there was nothing there to find. You can't exist!
I'm also a god.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now.
She said they always do in the end.
It's cold.
Okay.
She's gone.
I think I've done this.
Let's
And I mean, I don't think I've added anything extra. You've grown. She's so pretty. Smash. Okay. Load. I don't know what I'm missing here. What am I missing? There's still so much left to do, and yet I'm focusing on the ones that I've got here. Now, little bird. Oh, okay, cool. So I've unlocked that one. The bonds holding your cells together break. Some of these I'm just not sure. Take the blade because the
take the
thing
blade
says
from the
blade is still
pedestal.
here.
Good.
Approach.
You step.
Smash.
You bring your fist.
Continue.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Afraid. I'm going to end you.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Your heart free of fear, you charge to. It's now or never. With a horrifying squelch. You are No, that's our stuff. She just did.
Step forward, engage the enemy.
Skins flayed
Splash,
and
splash,
organs
splash,
flapping.
splash.
You charged. That's right.
What the fuck?
She'll
What the
never
fuck?
stop us.
Still, you defy your god. I've made the mistake.
Absolutely.
I've done this again. Plap, plap. I'm going all the way to the end to the reset because then the thing will unlock. If I've unlocked something, I don't think I have. Alright, I'm ready to go back. Okay. There's some stuff that I don't know where the answers are. You are deconstructed, you are reconstructed. The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The blade is still here, even after everything. What I thought this was you bring the blade, but then you bring the blade, and then you succumb to being remade and squished all over the time. And then you have the knife. But instead she's just like, oh, this sucks. One more step, do it, hit me, show me what you're made of. I feel so cold. Is it because you're gone? There seems to be more things to unlock than there are options to actually choose. You know what I mean? And that makes me wonder if it's dependent on doing this after other playthroughs or something. Or like a third time or a fourth time. I'll try one more time. I'm not going to take the blade.
You step forward
I'm
and
not
approach
complaining,
the door
by
to
the way.
basement,
I just might give
hesitating
up at
before
this
you
one
open
again
it.
and then move on to another thing.
Almost as if you don't see it. You bring your fist, crash. You make your way to
Like,
the
we
bottom
didn't get
of the
everything with the
stairs.
apotheosis either. What happened to me?
Time happened. You happened. But none of that matters. We're together again, and I'll have my pound of flesh.
She bounds across the room with a horrifying squelch. No, that's our stuff. She just did.
You should.
We're not out, but we didn't even bring a weapon.
Yes. Because we knew it was over.
Squish, 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 squish. Yeah, there's nothing for you to say, and then she gets taken.
We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to...
She stands.
But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps...
You are unwound, but it's different this time. Threads, strands of you.
Which we have done. We have no hand. I'm just gonna zoom through here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's quite a lot here, but there doesn't seem to be as many paths as I would have expected there to be, if that makes sense. I feel so cold. Is it because you're gone? Was I supposed to, like, escape when I was in the forest? I think we did that already. I don't know. Well, let's go back here and do whatever we can with the adversary. You can do nothing to me. Alright. Let's... Oh, whoops. I'm pressing the wrong buttons all over the shop. Even though this one isn't loaded in the room. 1503, 617... Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Alright. I have the blade. I didn't save before I went down here. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye.
This path is already worn by travel and has been seen by one of my many eyes. You cannot walk it again.
Ooh.
Change your course.
Okay. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight you, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like, how are we both still alive?
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I haven't decided what I'm doing yet.
And why not? You decided what to do with me quickly enough last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again? Maybe you're... if you...
You know what? Hold on. Let's load here. No, I'm scared if I do this stuff, I'll lose track of what I've done. Let's load here, but let's do the adversary.
You're
Yes?
on a
I don't know what I'm
path
thinking.
in the woods. You're here.
Okay, so let's... Sweet! I always wanted
That's
to offer
the
Monarch.
spirit. You make your way. A warn. She will lie. We're not going to ignore him.
Proceed to the cabin. How did I activate the adversary?
The
actually?
interior of the the blade.
How did I do that? Do 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 do. I'm gonna save over here, just so that's like the new start, like very fresh start. Memories, adversary. I punch her, right? Like big punch? Yeah. So bring knife,
You take the blade.
enter basement.
She sounds. Don't let it fool you.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh,
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise.
Step.
Good luck. You walked. She's so focused on the task.
you weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me.
What did I
You
do to get
could
the
always toss
adversary?
that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just... Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
I don't remember. What did I do to make her fight me and kick my ass? I think I can just
You
try
ignore
and
the
kill her
trembling
because I
in your
warned her
hands
already.
and tighten your grip.
You poor thing.
You step forward, your grip on the blade.
Oh? No talking. I'm probably chained up in this basement. So, you should...
She's unarmed.
Do kung fu on me right now.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh
Nope.
easily
Nope,
give
never
way
mind.
and look down.
Oh, this is it. It's I'm almost
Never mind, I guess we're doing the
embarrassed.
razor.
Do you actually believe this?
It's like she's... Yes, but it's over. But is it over?
Of course, and that was too
It's-
easy.
We should make sure. I really don't... And why shouldn't we? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to
Stab.
slide it out of its resting place... What was that?
I guess
There it is,
I
okay.
won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Sometimes this blade isn't here.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
So this isn't the adversary, but it is the razor, which we didn't get a chance to see last time. So woo!
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter.
He's so
At least you managed to
invested.
take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the base, you're here to slay her.
What voice do I get?
A terrible set. If he doesn't remember what happened,
This whole thing's
There
a
it
crock of
is.
shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again. Yeah, that's
Whoops.
exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her.
Liar! Liar!
She will lie.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Proceed to the cabin, and I will save once we enter the cabin. I will save.
The interior
Holy
of the
shit.
cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Pointed table.
The blade is...
Okay. Save. You just save. 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 Okay. I will not take the
Are
blade.
we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right?
This is very smart.
Once again, I'd like to remind you that she's
Liar.
unarmed. But you're right, this would be a lot
Liar.
easier if you had the blade. I hope you know what you're... The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost
Fuck.
metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I'm concerned it's called the razor.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor, her grating voice.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act.
As you descend the final step,
Sorry, I
the
cut
form of
that
the
off.
princess comes into view,
Hi.
her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Hi, why is this a continue? Why does this not end?
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice.
Her hair is really
She
cute
just
right
wants
now.
us to get close, to let our guard down.
'Cause her hair is different, like nearly every time. She has so many different hairstyles as well. Right now, it's really cute. She looks like she's up to no good.
Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here.
Look at this foot. Look at the non-detail here.
What are you waiting for? You
rescue me, right?
If I come closer, you're just gonna stab me. Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're so suspicious right now. I don't have a weapon, isn't that a sign of goodwill?
Yes! Yes, of course! Haven't you seen that I've only been nice to you since you got here?
She looks wrong. She looks like the anime version, the damsel.
Has she? Her words have been fine, but her general attitude... This shouldn't even be a question. She absolutely has not been nice to you.
I'm sorry, I keep cutting off the words. I need to stop because we haven't actually seen this before. I know you have a knife. Drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
I have my hands inconspicuously behind my back.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
She can't lie for shit. She's like, why would I stab you? I've never stabbed you. I've never stabbed anyone, in fact. I don't even know what stabbing is. What's a knife?
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Prove it then.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles
Okay.
as she pulls her hands from behind her
Okay.
back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
It's not zero though, not exactly. What if you're hiding it somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
She's so funny.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
Oh, are we talking about your no-no square?
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that. But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else... Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
I'm getting so tired of this narrator. I'm sorry, man. You don't know as much as we know. Though canonically, I don't know, because there's a new save file. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we just need to let bygones be bygones.
But I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us. She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who has the capacity to quickly arm himself? You do, so stop But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Hold on, I'm gonna close the door. This is so fun. I find this so funny. I've never seen a knife before. I'll never stab you. That's never happened before. I've never been stabbed and then stabbed the person stabbing me and then we both died. That's crazy. What if we were both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart.
That doesn't sound like me.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you... We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
I think you're in a position of you putting yourself in this own position, in this own place right now.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk.
You're already like dead or whatever.
Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No. I have my dignity. Fine. And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a save real quick. A save right here. It's one that I'll get rid of later. I'll be right back. I live something upstairs.
It's boring if you leave.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Narrator, you suck.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains.
Nope. I think she has two.
And those chains stop her from continuing her advance. At least for a moment.
Okay, one, this is like more self-decluffing. Oh god. Two, this is a really cool fucking pose. Look at that. Look at the strength and the perspective. And now she's going to do the same, nearly the same thing as she did as the Fury.
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion.
What the fuck?
And then she slices through her arm.
Never mind. I thought she had another blade and she just like slid it out of the thing. She's just more like, oh wait, I have a knife.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. That won't stop us from trying. Run. You sprint for the stairs, but I wasn't exaggerating when I said she was running at you with a terrifying speed you couldn't hope to outpace. We don't make it, do we?
I'm guessing we don't make it.
No. You feel her blade in your back before you make it to the first stair.
I'm going to kill you now.
Okay.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
She's only stabbing, so she's just like very, very sharp angles and nothing else.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
No way out.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. No, fuck that. If we're going to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in the goddamn woods every time. We're starting in a fucking cabin.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
We have the power now. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I feel dizzy. Oh, ho, ho, ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? Who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and losing, while this is actually about having fun.
Oh, contrarian, welcome back.
How can you care about having fun at a time like this? There is someone or something out there pulling the strings, and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them.
Well, we get two voices.
But what if that someone is us, eh? Wouldn't that be neat? If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already.
Master of puppets are pulling the strings.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Maybe, maybe not.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay,
I
sure,
have no
you
choice.
take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. And then, we throw it out the window.
Blue.
What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not. Too late, because we already did it, didn't we? Fortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes.
We're losing control.
That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that. You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things.
You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things.
What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it.
Whoops.
Oh, is this how things are going to be now? All of us vying over a single body? Fine. See this corner? It's mine. And I'd better not see any of you trying to invade my personal space.
The girls are fighting.
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to?
I guess we'll find. Oh, yeah. I'm really yawning. I guess we're going to find some way to kill her.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. We can see our reality just fine. Why should we trust his? You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. Surprise. I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now, now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good.
I love it. I love the contrarian.
It feels like it's hiding something from us. It's part of the big picture. I just know it. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
No music.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
What do we see?
As your body
hello
tumbles
again.
onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view,
Okay.
Riley smiling at you from a distance.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny! That's a joke! I'm going to kill you now.
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea.
Whoever did that was kind of stupid. Ugh.
That was you. I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it?
I do like how the dress is like sharp now, like razor blades.
Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window. I take it back. Having my own corner clearly isn't working because I can still hear you three yelling at each other. She's going to kill us again, you know. Especially if we keep fighting with ourselves. We need to get rid of our thoughts. Your internal bickering is cut short by
Everyone
the
shut the
wet
fuck
sound
up.
of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
That's so cool of a design. That all of these designs where like skin and flesh is being used as material. That's so cool.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
Scyther, it's Scyther. Someone needs to create like a Pokemon team of every vessel, right? And she gets Scyther. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Okay, so what my plan is, I'm not gonna do much longer because I think I've been streaming for like nearly 4 hours at this point. Even though the timer says less because I kept fucking up the stream. But I'm going to, as I do a new thing, I'm going to save at each opportunity for a choice and then slowly cut back until we only have the doors. If I need to come all the way back later. Well, we're fighting her, obviously.
We're fighting her? Are you forgetting the part where the cheeky one thought it'd be funny to throw our only weapon out the window?
Our fingers, our talons are sharp. Step, step, step.
I mean, it was funny. Even she said it was funny. Oh yes, it was absolutely hilarious. We'll all be laughing together once we're out of here. Do any of us think we can hurt her like this?
See, but that's the brilliance of it all. She won't see it coming. I'm done explaining myself. I'm gonna punch her now.
Oh someone's mad. Okay.
I've been dealing with all
Why
these
not?
voices fighting in my head, doing stupid shit.
Fists raised, you charge the princess.
Oh, so you do want to fight, huh? Okay, hit me. Hit me and see what happens. I'll give you a free shot and everything.
Here goes. We can make this work. Yeah. Mind over matter, mind over matter, mind over matter. What if she's lying? What if she isn't going to give us a free shot?
Oh no, his mind is over his matter and he's making him down himself.
Your fist slams into the princess's face and she recoils in pain.
Sorry, ma'am.
Huh. We actually did something to her.
What the
Ow,
fuck?
ow, ow, ow. That hurt. What are your bones made of? Metal?
I can't put my finger on it, but the way that she's talking right now is different from the different voices she's heard before.
Because mine are.
Before you can react, she returns a punch of her own. Only it isn't really a punch. Yes, we all know she has swords for arms. We have eyes. Well, she skewers you. Ow.
Ribbons! I'm going to make you ribbons. This is so much fun and I want to celebrate.
It would have worked if we punched harder.
Hey, Stubborn, you're back.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Did we died?
Nah. We'd know if we died.
People die when they are killed,
Right.
right?
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
What the fuck? We're living again.
We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time? Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Poor narrator. He pisses me off a lot, but like, he is so clueless because he decided to trifle with things he didn't understand.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? I don't actually know how to answer that question. I think he means how many times have we died? Yes. That. Oh, I've lost count,
like
to
many,
be honest.
many.
I haven't. It's 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us.
I
Let's
can't believe-
see
wait,
how
shit.
many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
We get many more of us because that's only ever helped having more voices in our head. Anyway, I can't believe your tits are one polygon.
You don't need any others. We just have to keep pushing. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Come on, show me something new.
Oh, okay. All of these ideas suck. These were the options before as well. I'm going to save, even though I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. Oh, did my... Oh, well. I think it died. Oh, well. Let me see if I can do something else. I am about to end, but I don't want to have a steel model this whole time. That's going to be awkward. I was dicking around too much before with the stream that I didn't have full battery, I guess. No! The scuff is everlasting. The scuff will never leave. Eternity scuff forever. Scuff forever and ever and ever and ever. Da 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 da. 1 second while I do this. I'm just doing something stupid shit. Da 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 da. Ah, bug. The music's really good, by the way. It's very subtle, but I like it a lot. Come on. At least I don't want this model stuck in this pose. No working? Oh well. I guess I'll die. It's fine. I guess I'll die. Just ignore me. Ignore my my model that only moves by the mouth. Right. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. I'm gonna go with not letting her stab us. We can dodge, right? Oh, that's easy. We're gonna try flirting with her. Okay, okay. It doesn't work, and she kills you again, and again, and again, and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict. That's no visual for this? I don't even get to see me failing to flirt? Boo. Oh, good, good, good,
On
good.
those gleaming
Good, 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 good.
blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Oh, the smitten is here now. We're gonna have so many voices in our head.
She skewers you.
Yay!
You're cute.
Oh, we're in! We're in! She thinks we're cute! Where the fuck won't my thing pair? Yes, there it is. I want my model to be alive. Please. Connect with my backup phone. That's the wrong one. Let me just flip that around. There we go. There we go. I live. I'm alive. Now back to it.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
What's the
Oh
point?
god,
It's
Broken's
all
here
the
now. Ugh.
same.
She skewers you.
I do like her crown, by the way. It's further on her head and just like little knives.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
More noise isn't helping. It's just making it harder to focus. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging.
Hunted we haven't heard much from, actually, annoyingly enough. She's getting worse and worse as well.
Skewers you.
She's getting worse and worse as well.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes. We can't give up. We don't even have a weapon. Yeah. Some clod threw it out the window. Again, that was you. No, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that. She's going to kill this body either way.
More.
So stop feeling what it feels.
So many blades.
Skewers
Nothing
you.
but blades. Down here as well.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We lasted a little longer. Barely. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. Fine. None of this is working. Think. Think.
Skeptic as well. Have we met the skeptic? How many voices are there?
She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Woo! Chapter 4? Chapter 4? Have we seen a chapter 4 before?
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. No steel claw, though. Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. A sick, sick joke.
That's super fucked
If
up.
it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it. That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. Weird.
Tougher than steel. I'm just gonna do that really quick.
Yeah, mind over matter. Who needs violence when you have love?
Are you smitten with this princess too? I can't imagine you are.
Who needs love when you've mastered yourself?
Uh-huh.
Who needs anything when we don't matter?
Broken, we've
Well, boys,
refused to.
are we ready?
Opportunist. Have we had the opportunist before either? I don't recall.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them.
Yeah, leave it to the pros.
We are so pro. This is a situation that was so pro.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Please do.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
I'm feeling left out.
Don't care. Just want to see how this ends. Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
She didn't want our date to end.
I got something ready for you while you were gone.
Oh,
Do you
God.
want to see it?
No. Yes.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Her new thing?
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
You don't get a chance to speak.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it...
That's happened to me
erupts.
before.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Okay. How is she bigger on the inside?
Are you ready for what comes next?
How do I even fight this?
Holy shit!
She's gorgeous.
Simp!
Absolutely divine. Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Stubborn, you too?
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Yes, our one skill. Throwing weapons out the window.
That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. I'd say we bow down to her right now if that had ever even slightly worked for us.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Mood. This is a sick joke and I hate existing.
We're
Fuck this.
screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
All the voices are like, I didn't even know there was a chapter 4. There was more than 3 at chapter 4? What the fuck?
Alright,
Empty your mind.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Apparently I've been able to do that this whole time. Him too. Fuck off.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act as the princess. The princess? You do not act as the princess approaches, instead allowing her to crash against your form. And yet there is seemingly nothing for her to crash against. Again and again she swings at you, but there never really was a you to swing at.
This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
She swings again, and this time she hits something, or something hits her. She looks down in confused terror as her arm bends and folds in upon itself.
Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and that's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too? No, I'm the one who hurts you.
The hair here to like represent her bangs. She hurls herself at you, but as she does, her metal body bends outward. The very contact with what you are repelling her to the point of destruction. Allow a sharp foe to vanquish herself, it says. Be formless and shapeless. The din of shrieking metal subsides, and something small and delicate falls into your hand. It's your heart. Her heart, even. I think it's a your. It beats gently, calmly in your palm. Yoink! Yoink! Not another word is spoken. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. You do so. I'm melting. You're withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're just gonna be holding a heart. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
This is the same heart as before with the unwound fury.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Contradiction. What do you think of this one?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay, well, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Bring the razor's heart to her, which now we have done.
You're on a path. You're here to
So I'm gonna go here and save that in this timeline. And now we're gonna go back to the most recent one, I guess.
That's what I've
Kinda
been
work
telling you.
backwards.
Yeah, mind over matter.
Oh
What
wait,
just happened?
never mind, this is all the same shit. We're gonna go back here. We're going to unconditionally surrender to be boring. It doesn't work, she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs. Okay, that didn't work. Narita? So, we're gonna let her stab us, and we're gonna have to stiff up her lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it.
skewers you.
Ooh, not bad.
Well, there's
What's the...
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me.
more.
She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
Okay, so that's the same things too. Okay. Go back. I'm pressing all the options just in case, but I think they all have the same. Okay. So all these ideas suck. Think of something better. It doesn't work.
None of
What?
She skewers you.
Okay, never mind. So we have just reached this. So now we can go back further. All these ideas suck.
Yeah, that's right. We just have to think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
But you don't have time to finish your
Oh,
thought
flop,
before
flop,
she
flop,
closes
flop,
the
flop.
distance. And then she skewers you.
Ow. What a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, and I thought that only happens when we die.
If we die.
Stop saying I don't actually know how to answer that.
I'm gonna go to the end just so we have that frame.
What just happened?
We've withered. Proceed. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here.
Okay. Memories of the razor. Oh, now I see. Yep, she's got blades and she's got arms. I thought the arms were okay. She's running. She's a running. Oh, these are all the razor. Meet a mutual end. Okay. It's at this point though, so it feels like when do we have an opportunity to mutually end at this point in the story? You've been here before, this time with a cage of iron. A piercing heart in a cage of iron. So bring knife. But in order to bring knife, we have to go back to... Well, I'm in load, right? Yeah, I'm on load. Okay. I think all of these are the same, but I will just try them. We're gonna appeal to
Can we
authority.
trust someone who wants us dead? Exactly. I think she established that at some point between stabbing us to death and directly telling us just now that she was going to kill us.
Fair
You're
enough.
the one who asked for Fine. Talk our way.
You know, I'm a big fan of winners, and you've got winner written all over you. How about we stop fighting and team up? I'll even let you be in charge. Look, both of us are stuck here against our will. What if we join forces? Has anyone ever told you how good you are at stabbing things?
Nope, but I don't need anyone to tell me that. I know I'm good at what I do. The best, I think.
The princess pauses for a moment to further ponder your ill-placed compliment.
Hey, what gives? Are you trying to get on my good side?
With me? I'm just stating facts.
And hey, they're good facts. Great facts. And for what it's worth, you're already on my good side. But that doesn't mean I'm going to not stab you. I'm having fun. Why would I stop?
Is this what it's like dealing with me? Yeah, it is. You're the worst one of us. Don't rank us. The last thing we need is to be arguing with ourselves while... But you never... She's... Ow. Wow. She is absolutely uncompromising, isn't she? I know it seems weird, but if anything, this makes me want her to like us even more.
I want her to step on me. That's what he's saying right now. He's that type of person.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happened... Wait, stop this. I don't actually know...
Hold on. So if we go to preferences, skip unseen text. What happens if I do this? I'm really not gonna... Well, let's see if I'm gonna try flirting with her. Everything's going so fast.
All right,
Yoink. I feel like nothing's different. I'm going to go back. Yoink. Okay. Memories. Razor. Alright. I'll try a little bit longer to get some new stuff from the Razor, and then I think I'll finish it for today, because I think I've hit 4 hours. This one, I'm going to do the last loading, right? Yes. The last voice options.
Ooh, that'll show. Yeah. How does unconditionally surrendering work for us? Does it have to be unanimous? I think it's up to the one making the decisions. We're really all just here in an
I'm the boss.
advisory role. Let's see how it goes. You silently throw your hands in the air.
Surrendering, are we? Don't you know it takes two to stop a fight?
And that's so cute. She's like, shake, shake, shake. She's using the mic hand.
Ah, shit.
Ah, shit.
Before you can make another move.
Okay. Okay. Let's go back to here and take the blade. And then we can
Interior
start
of the
saving
cabin.
over
I
these
feel-
again.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. But what if that... Great, this is our... Oh, that's... the only... We take it. Okay. And then...
Oh, shit.
Tap, too late. But you were the one... What's... Oh, so I'd love to...
Never mind.
You make your way to the door.
Okay, so maybe this is a save that I don't even need. Oops, I pressed too many things quickly and it got confused. Oh, it got confused and it crashed. Oh shit, I guess it's the end of the stream. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? I think I clicked a button too many times. Like I pressed, you know, the option and then I clicked somewhere else and it got confused and it crashed. So I guess we're done. I guess we're done. We will continue with the Razor and the other options and all that next time I stream, which unfortunately will not be this weekend because I have been set to work all weekend. Hooray, love that. And that's the case for the next the next week as well. So actually, what's my schedule look like? Hold on. Oh, it's the other phone that's got this. So it freezes things. What's my schedule look like? No, it looks like next Thursday only. Next Thursday, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. How rude of them to make me work on the weekends. I should have streamed yesterday. God dang it. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to be on a stream on Thursday. So I will see you in a week. And that's pretty much it. Oh man, this has been a mess of a real mess of a stream. And I thank you for bearing with me. Thanks for joining me, Yappy and Wallace and everyone else who was here. Apologies for the everything, the nature of the stream, but sometimes it just isn't working. So I will see you guys next week, and I hope you have a lovely next week, a lovely night, a lovely morning, next day. Oh, am I looking the wrong direction each time? Oh, it's confused. My model's confused. You like Sloppy Joes? They're also messy. Sometimes you need a little messiness. Sometimes there's a good thing, you know, to have messiness. But hopefully it's not the case next week, you know? Have a lovely rest of your day, guys, whether it's night, morning, evening, afternoon, what other times of the day are there? Some. I'm terrible at outros, so I shall see you next time. See ya, bye! Thank you.